What's going on, guys? Welcome to another great edition of the Main Event Talk right here on YouTube. I am the Main Event Player, the Super Steve, coming back at you. And as you can tell, I'm in a different location. I'm actually here close by the Selena Auditorium. I'm actually almost around the Selena Auditorium. And check out one of my favorite spots over here in Corpus Christi, right there. That is the Water Garden, right there in front. And right there at the very top, right above it, that's the Harbor Bridge. And I've been up there many, many times. I've drove up there many, many times. And one of the things I will tell you about that is at night, there's like a lot of lights are attached to the Harbor Bridge and everything. It looks amazing when you see it at night. And also, you know, this is also pretty amazing too. This is one of these spots where I've been here many, many times before. I have actually had my ass kicked over here at the Water Garden. I've even thought one day, if I ever wanted to get married, I would actually choose this spot to get married at. It's pretty awesome to look at and everything. You know, this is one of the most historic places I like as far as Corpus Christi goes, because this is my city. I've loved this city for years. This is the home of Selena Quinceañera. I would have loved to have done a video over there, but let's just say I don't want a lot of people around my video unless I ask them to be a part of it. But anyways, that we'll do in the near future. But ladies and gentlemen, as you know, there's a lot of things that are happening right now. We're going to be talking about the whole thing with TNA Wrestling's Lockdown coming up this Sunday. Well, yeah, this Sunday, believe it or not, on pay-per-view. Not tonight, because it is Sunday, but it's going to be next Sunday on pay-per-view. And also, this coming Monday night, everybody knows about it. Everyone's been going completely nuts over this thing because, as you know, WWE Raw is going to be over in Chicago, Illinois. That's where the whole thing's going to take place. And, well, we got to talk about him. But before we do, let's go ahead and talk about TNA Lockdown coming up next Sunday, March 9th, exclusively on pay-per-view. Everything has been confirmed. And I got some news. And this is some news that, oh my God, I wish it didn't have to happen, but it happened. And it happened over in Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, as much as I hate this, and I know a lot of other people hate this, as you know, last week, the Wolves were declared the brand new tag team champions. But now this week, over in Japan, because that's where they're at right now, we have brand new tag team champions, the two-time tag team champions, the Bromans. And the words that come out of my mouth at this point is, "Are you serious, bro?" Oh my God! But you know what? It doesn't matter, because regardless if they're tag team champions, the Wolves will get another shot at the tag team titles soon. Now, as you know, TNA Wrestling Lockdown is coming up on March 9th, which is next Sunday, and the teams have already been confirmed. Team MVP versus Team Dixie Carter, and as you know, Team Dixie Carter consists of Robert Roode and the Bromance, and as you saw what happened this past Thursday, Austin Aries was a special guest referee for the team captains match between MVP and Robert Roode. And it turns out Austin Aries did what he did, which in a way was not a huge surprise, turned his back on MVP, and now is part of Team Dixie. So we got Robert Roode, Austin Aries, and the Bromance. They're part of Team Dixie as part of Lethal Lockdown. So we got MVP, who's got, you know, himself and the Wolves, and there's one member left to be announced. Now, there's a lot of speculation as to who this individual will be to take part in Team MVP. Now, I mean, it's too easy to look at, and everybody kind of has the idea as to who's going to be a part of Team MVP, and it's quite simple. Let's see. A couple of weeks ago, MVP announced that Jeff Hardy was going to make his return on March 9th at Lockdown. So that kind of confirms everything right there. Also, you guys know about this mysterious character named Willow, who has been appearing in many of the promos and everything, and anybody with a fucking, you know, Stevie Wonder can see that it was Jeff Hardy all the way, because anybody that remembers Jeff Hardy a long time ago, yes, he was part of Team Extreme, he was part of the whole thing with Matt Hardy and the Hardy Boys and everything, but a long time ago, I remember hearing something about Jeff Hardy being a character known as Willow a long time ago. And some of the promos that he did were kind of similar to something that the Wyatt family would do when they first came into the WWE. So now, to me, my prediction, and I think it's very, very obvious to everybody, that Jeff Hardy is going to be a part of Team MVP. It's way too obvious. He could come out as Jeff Hardy, or he could come out as Willow. So that could be my prediction right there. So I say that at Lockdown, it's going to be Team Dixie Carter with Austin Aries, Robert Roode, and the Bromance against MVP, the Wolves, and possible Jeff Hardy or Willow. It could be, either way, it's Jeff Hardy, however you like it. So that's going to be the team that's going to take place at this Sunday's TNA Lockdown, Lethal Lockdown matchup. Can't wait to check it out. You also know about the other matches that are going to take place. The Knockouts Championship will be decided in a steel cage. All the matches will be steel cages, you know that. Gail Kim will have an opportunity to regain the TNA Knockouts Championship as she takes on Madison Rayne. You know about that. And also, one match that I'm very looking forward to checking out the most is the Cowboy James Storm has an opportunity to go against his former tag team partner, Gunner. And to me personally, I like this matchup for the obvious reasons. Number one, you got the past meets the future. Number two, you got two very, very tough individuals. And number three, I am really pulling for Gunner in this one, even though I like Cowboy James Storm a whole lot. Maybe the derogatory remarks were unnecessary to do, but we all knew he was going to turn heel one way or another. So at Lockdown, Storm versus Gunner should be an awesome, tough match to check out. I think Gunner is going to be the absolute favorite, but I think Cowboy James Storm is going to somehow win it. That's my opinion. And also, if you guys have already heard the news, and I couldn't believe that this was confirmed just a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago actually. Well, actually, to think about it, this was confirmed several weeks back before Dixie Carter started to become a bitch. And it goes like this. You guys heard about it, and you know the reason why the TNA Wrestling Superstars are over in Japan. At Lockdown, not just Willow, not just everything that I was talking about, but for the first time in over, I don't know how many years, one of the greatest Japanese wrestlers is going to be in TNA Lockdown. And I'm talking about a man who has faced off the likes of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who faced off the likes of Sting. He has been World Heavyweight Champion before, and he's truly one of the all-time greats. I'm talking about the Great Muta. He is going to be at TNA Lockdown this Sunday, March 9th on pay-per-view. It's going to be awesome to see the Great Muta. And when I remember a long time ago when I saw the Great Muta over here in Corpus Christi, Texas a long time ago, he teamed up with I think Gary Hart, and I think I remember some other wrestler in particular. And I still remember he was the innovator that did the green mist long before Tajiri or anybody else did. He come out, face painted all, did his martial arts deal and everything, and looked awesome. And he was a former World Heavyweight Champion. Not a lot of people know that, but he was. And he had a lot of great matches with Ric Flair, with Sting, with Arn Anderson, and others of that nature. So it would be great to see the Great Muta come out, a legend, a true legend in our business, coming up this Sunday, Lockdown. That's all that's going to be set for next Sunday, March 9th, exclusively on pay-per-view. Get an opportunity to check out. You will not want to miss that. So now, all of that shit's been confirmed. Everything's been set. Now, the focus now is on this Monday. And a lot of people are curious about what's going to happen this Monday. Walk with me, talk with me if you don't mind. Now, let's see here. Let's see if I got this right. This Monday, WWE Raw, where's it going to be at? Chicago, Illinois. Oh, yeah. Who's going to be in Chicago? Everybody. Everybody in Chicago will be there. Supposedly, the show's going to get hijacked this Monday night on Raw. Everybody, who's anybody, is going to be there. But there's one person that I know could possibly be there this Monday night on Raw. Hell, he could show up over here at Corpus Christi because, as you guys know, March 16th, WWE VIP experience is going to be right here in Corpus Christi, Texas, over at the American Bank Center, Sunday. Get your tickets while you can. WWE, the best value in entertainment. Now, everyone has been wanting to know about CM Punk, okay? Everybody wants to know about where Punk is, where he has not been at. Has he said anything on Twitter? Not really. But you know, my opinion is this. There is a lot of people that want to know the confirmation, that want to know if they're right or if they're wrong as to whether or not CM Punk is going to show up in Chicago, Illinois. Some guy named, I think his name is Dave Merle or Dave whatever, has confirmed that CM Punk is going to be on Raw this Monday. Well, you know, honestly, I can't give you a confirmation. I can't tell you guys that, you know what, he's going to show up, okay? I can't tell you that Punk went on this and that and blah, blah, blah. All of Punk's friends are saying he's quit the business. Everything that you hear on the internet, everything that you hear on Facebook, everything you hear on Twitter, I got news for you. It's nothing but fucking bullshit. That's my opinion. But I've been a wrestling fan for far, 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 far too long. And remember, the only thing you have to know about, the two main facts that you have to know about is this. Number one, CM Punk has not said anything at all on his Twitter since he said thank you. And that happened one day removed from the Royal Rumble. He hasn't said anything since then. And there's been people that have wanted to be the first to know about what's going to happen with CM Punk. Is he going to show up on Raw? Has he really quit the business? Has he, you know, left the WWE? Here's the thing. As far as I'm concerned, nobody, and this is my opinion, until CM Punk confirms with all of us that he is out of the WWE, don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. Because, number one, I am a huge CM Punk fan, like anybody else is. Number two, I believe in Punk when I believe in him and not anyone else. Don't rely on any other source. Not the WWE, not TNA, not Pro Wrestling Illustrated, not any of those. Because until we hear it from the mouth of Punk, everyone else is lying. Everyone else is bullshitting. Everybody else is pulling their chains. So this is how it's going to go, guys. Monday night, WWE Raw. Everyone on the network is going to get ready. Everyone else in Chicago is going to blow up that motherfucker like you wouldn't believe. And they're going to hijack that show. And they're going to go out and chant CM Punk all the way. They'll chant the best in the world. They'll come out, who knows? You may hear the Cult of Personality song come out and blow the fucking place up like you wouldn't believe. And then before you know it, CM Punk will come out, look at his watch and say, "It's clobbering time!" And then if he comes out and does what I think he's gonna do, that would be the fucking shit. But remember, regardless of anything that I tell you right now, we don't know what's gonna happen. The show could get hijacked, or the show could not get hijacked. And who knows? Yes, Raw's gonna be in Chicago. Everyone's looking forward to it, and who knows? Punk may not show up. Maybe Punk will show up at a time when nobody expects him to be there. That's how it is. In this business, I always go with this one saying. Don't expect anything to happen. You may find out when it's going to happen when you least expect it. That's how it goes. So who knows? CM Punk may not show up on Raw this Monday. Or who knows? He may be there. But one thing's for certain. This Monday night, Chicago, Illinois, everyone is going to go completely insane. The internet's going to go insane. Twitter's going to go insane. Facebook's going to go insane. YouTube's going to go insane. Hell, everybody is going to go insane if Punk shows up this Monday night on Raw. So all I can tell you is Let's see where this goes. Remember, WrestleMania is only 1 month away. We've got almost